this is topic 6.3. You're going to need your pencil and notes. We're going to talk about improper fractions and mixed fractions today. That's our objective, what we're trying to do. We're going to convert mixed fractions to improper and improper back to mixed fractions. So you can use Roman numeral 3. It's called mixed and improper fractions, but first we need to remember what they are. Remember when we define them, a mixed fraction has a whole number and then a fraction next to it. They're mixed, okay? So here's an example. A whole number and a fraction, a whole number and a fraction, whole number, fraction. These are mixed fractions, but we need to turn them improper. Improper, remember, means the numerator is bigger than the denominator. It's just not right. So we're going to use this process called loop-de-loop. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw two little arrows like this. They're looping. And the first loop multiplies, and the second loop adds. So 2 times 6 is 12, and 12 plus 1 is 13. So our new numerator is 13, and we keep the same denominator, 2. And that's turned it into an improper fraction. Let's try again with this one right here. We're going to loop-de-loop, loop, loop, multiply and add. 3 times 5 is 15. 15 plus 2 is 17. So this is a 17 on top and a 3 on the bottom. Now why is that? Well, remember, fractions are just division problems that haven't happened. How many times can 3 go into 17 evenly? 3 can go into 17 5 times for 15 with 2 left over. So it says the same thing. Let's try this one right here. We're going to loop-de-loop, loop, loop, multiply and add. 9 times 8 is 72, and 72 plus 5 is 77. So this is 77 nights. Okay, this is 1 and 5, 6. I want you guys to try this one, and we'll wait. Oh, okay. So let's see, we're going to loop-de-loop it, multiply and add. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. You should have gotten 11 6. If you did, give yourself a little pat. If you didn't, give yourself a little pinch. So now we're going to do part B. We've turned our mixed fractions into improper. Now we're going to change it back around. So now we're going to improper fractions back to mixed. Now remember, proper fractions just mean the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So here's some examples. 5 over 3, that's improper. 13 over 5, 27 over 9, 32 over 7. These are all improper fractions, and we need to make them proper by making them a mixed. So I want you to remember that this line just means divide. This says 5 divided by 3. Another reminder, there's no remainders in 6th grade, okay? So we have 5 divided by 3. How many times can 3 go into 5 evenly? It goes in 1 time with 2 left over. Now with all these numbers, we're going to put them into new places. The number on top, that becomes our big whole number. This leftover number becomes our numerator, and the dividing number stays our denominator. So 5/3 really means 1 and 2/3. Well, why is that? Well, let's try. Let's turn 1 and 2/3 back into an improper fraction using our loop-de-loop. 3 times 1 is 3, and 3 plus 2 is 5. So these are just the same numbers. We're going to try again. We have 13 divided by 5. I'm going to erase this work. So 13 goes on the inside because it's on top, divided by 5. 5 can go into 13 evenly 2 times, so that's our big number on top. We subtract the whole number on top. The big number top's our whole number. What's left over is our numerator, and the denominator or the divisor stays the same, 2 3/5. Now this is an interesting one. Something odd happens here. It says 27 divided by 9. 27 divided by 9. 9 goes into 27 evenly. It goes in there 3 times with nothing left over. And sometimes children will then go, okay, 3 with 0 nights. But this is unnecessary because what is 0 divided by 9? It's 0, so we don't need that. So if you end up with nothing left over, you just use the whole number. 27 divided by 9 is 3. So I want you guys to try this one, 32/7, and we'll check together. Turn that into a mixed fraction. Okay, so 32 divided by 7. 7 can go into 32 4 times. Get a 28 with 4 left over. So your answer is 4 and 4/7. Okay, I'll see you later.